Okay, Miss Keeley, baby, all yours.
Alrighty. How's everyone doing this morning? Yeah, cool. Okay, everyone have the march up? Yes? Great. Okay, what key signature are we in? One flat. One flat, yes, thank you. How about you, trumpets? What key signature? One sharp? What sharp is that? F sharp, okay. Good, so everyone look at your key signature, look at your notes, we got it, cool. I wanna go, we're only gonna be working just measure 1 to 35. I wanna start just counting and fingering along with me from measure 1 to 12. Do we all see where that is? Yep, cool, okay. We're gonna take it a little slower, just counting and fingering along. And 1, 2, ready, and 1, and a 1, and 2, and 1, and a 2, and 1, and a 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, 1, and 2. 12, yes? Okay. Can we all play that together? And beginning? Trumpets, you're the only ones that really have that fanfare for this trumpet. So bring it out. But then again, keep in mind that we are in a smaller ensemble setting. All right.
Tyler.
Good luck, Tyler. And 1, 2, ready. Stop there. Very good. Okay, that was good. We're going to move on so our woodwind friends can have some fun. Let's start in. We don't have a bassoon today. Alrighty. Let's start measure 12. I don't like that. Measure 9. Does everyone see measure 9? Okay. Measure 9, and we'll go on until I cut us off. Ready? 1, 2, ready. Thank you, horns was very nice. Sorry, I got lost. Stage turn. Very good. Woodwinds, good job. That was nice. Can I just hear? We'll take this at a bit of a faster tempo because you guys sound pretty good. Can I hear woodwinds at 13? Go a little faster. This will be our tempo. 1, 2, 1, 2. Is that okay? All right. 13 and 1, 2. Ready, go. Very good. Thank you, Tyler, for coming in. 13 all the way up until the repeat, the first ending, everywhere. And tuba, trombone, a little more on the bass part. I think you guys are just reading this for the first time, but try to bring that out because I believe you guys are the only bass voices today. 13 to the first ending,
Okay,
everywhere.
let's stop for just a second. Okay, does anybody have some comments for Nadia? Aaron?
Good pacing, but we've played this 3 times now and you haven't, that was the first time you stopped to correct anything.
Okay.
So almost after each rep have something to say for the ensemble. And then watch the false praise. It's like, good job horns, woodwind's good,
Okay.
what was good.
Yeah.
Like, good job woodwind's on the style.
Okay.
Just something on that because we keep hearing good job and
Just
keep
good.
doing it right.
Okay. Yeah.
issues so far?
Generic. It's just kind of like stock comments, like
Which is what?
good. What do you mean?
What issues are you hearing overall? Like, from the ensemble's performance, what has been the biggest, well, the thing that stuck out in my mind the most, I don't know if it's the same for you, but what is it? Any idea?
No.
Wrong notes.
Wrong notes. Cool.
What note has been wrong the most?
Probably the E.
Yeah, probably E.
Right. So, what piece have we done that's also been in this key?
The Granger?
Mm-hmm. That's the same key. And what was the big thing that we noticed that was the E natural? That was the most missed note, right? Guys, whenever you're in the key of F, always remind them E natural, someone's always going to play E flat. Okay, so always first off with that. So yeah, so don't be afraid to stop and fix notes.
Okay.
Also, can you say things quicker?
Yes.
I feel like you're rambling a little bit, and then with 7th graders, they're going to be, causing mischievous. Or, did you hear that Zane's leaving One Direction? I mean, those kind of conversations. Right? I mean, those kind of things are going to happen. So just keep that. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, all right. Moving on. We'll go 13. 13 to the first. 13 through the first ending, and then E naturals. Ready? 1, 2, ready. Thank you for stopping there. E naturals, tubas, and I'm just sitting here. Okay, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
So in Dr. Henderson's email, it says we work looking at measures 1 through 35.
Mhm.
Can I go on, or should I?
Well, are you completely 100% happy with everything that you heard?
The correct answer is no.
Okay. Well,
Cool.
I mean, and guys, so you need to have in your mind an idea of what this is supposed to sound like. If the wind section of the Chicago Symphony Orchestra were to play this piece, this is what it would sound like. And then, does the ensemble in front of me sound like that? If not, what needs to happen to get to that next level? I mean, that's what you're always trying to strive for, is the absolute best it can be. Do you all agree with that statement?
Yes.
Yeah, so if it doesn't clearly 100% match the picture in your mind, you want to fix it. Now, granted, this is reading number 1, so with your middle school kids, you're not going to get that far.
Right.
But these are all good players, so you can continue to push the envelope to the next level. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so if you, how's the tempo overall?
Slow, but
Okay.
that was on me.
Okay, so what can you do now? Now that they've seen to have an understanding, what can you do?
Speed up the tempo.
That's something you can work on.
Okay, right, yeah. Can we try something? We're gonna go through this 2 times each, and on the first time, let's do it at a softer dynamic, and on the second time, raise everything up 1 level. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right. 13, first time 13 to repeat, and take the second one. And we'll take it out at a little faster tempo. 1, 2, ready, go. Woodwinds, thank you, Tyler. Can we try to match the brass a little more in their articulation and style? I feel like their style's coming through a little more. I know you guys are a little smaller. I want to hear slightly longer articulation. So lead with the air first articulation. Can I just hear you guys for the at 13 just to 20, and come out a little more, like raise everything up at least one dynamic level, because you guys are smaller. Not you. You don't have any level either. No, you're just a company. Good job, Eric. 1, 2, ready, and... And on those long notes in measure 15 and measure 19, can we kind of do a forte piano on that? So like hit it and then come down and grow through to the rest of the measure. So we can add sort of a drive through that phrase. Does that make sense? Same place. 1, 2, ready, and... Very good. Very good. And then exaggerate it a little more. And then brass, match. You know what they're doing?
Yes.
Yes, very good.
Okay, real quick. Feedback for Nadia overall? Yes.
Are you subdividing?
Like in my head. Kind of, not all the time.
I can tell that you're doing it sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's when the melody is driving and it's like constant eighth notes that you are. But then it's like every time, like when they were playing and they would have like the pickup when they weren't playing, it lost.
Okay.
Yeah. And it happened like always. When he had the prettier melody, it lost time. So it's like just continually you gotta be subdividing in your head.
Okay.
Cool.
I think overall, just like Vanessa, your tempo tends to slow down after you start S.
Okay.
Because it gets draggy a little bit. Because we start 13 really well, and then by the end, it's like way slower. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What might help with that is there's a pickup to 13, and if you take that, it might just help move you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Natalie?
Stylistically, it wasn't matching very well, and that's something we could have touched on. And it was just a collaborative, it wasn't matching. Like some people would be doing it well, and then some were too long on the staccatos. So that's something you can focus on and isolate, like woodwind, brass, if you wanted to do that.
Before we do these exercises, what I like to do is anticipate the problems that are going to arise. So even if they do it well when I hear it, I'll address it anyway, just because chances are it's a question that needs to be answered in their head. Like what's the style supposed to be like? So even if we sound good in this bigger ensemble, just come with problems that you think are going to happen and then address them anyway, because chances are you're going to fix something.
They might not get it. They might not do that the next time, so
Yeah.
everyone can be aware of that. Okay, did you have something you want to say?
Yeah, I want to see you take control of your ensemble.
Okay.
You know, like it seems kind of like passive and a little sluggish. So like activity,
Right.
talk, activity, and like really take control. Make sure everyone's with you, because like David was super spacing out when you were talking, and he was right in front of your face. So really like any energy, everyone's with you.
Oh.
Okay, we got to move on. So if you guys could talk to Nadia about that afterwards, that'd be great. Okay, thanks, Nadia. Good job.
Very good.